jazz is typically born through the military, French military.
You go.
And there was another debut of jazz at the same time in Kansas City. And so in America we have two approaches to jazz in the beginning. The New Orleans style, which was basically syncopated music coming through the French military. And then we had the music coming from the West, which was a product of slave and Indian American,
India.
where we dealt with Chick Webb, we dealt with Benny Moten, we dealt with Count Basie, Charlie Parker. All that was the product of jazz from the West. So there was no one identified approach to blues and jazz in America. There was two. There was the New Orleans, which came, as I said, through syncopated music from the French military and the slave. And then there at the same point, there was the Western music, such as I mentioned, Chick Webb, Benny Moten, which is a product of the Indian American influence into jazz, which Charlie Parker was a product of through his ancestry. So America is a two-part fold in the creation of blues, jazz. The difference that you could identify in each form was the swing, whereas the swing from New Orleans, as I said, it's syncopated swing, and the swing from the West was what we call Kansas City swing.
And when you say West, what do you mean with that?
I mean,
the
Kansas City.
Yes.
I'm from Oklahoma. My family's in Kansas City. There's Kansas City, Missouri. Missouri separate, and there's Kansas City. There's Missouri.
But
there's Texas, and there's Oklahoma.
Yes,
This is four frontiers.
Okay, but the West and the Kansas City just didn't pop out from nowhere. They had came from somewhere.
Yeah, it came from the Indian American influence.
And what is that?
That's the swing. Say, for example, one drummer which you could identify in the style of percussion, who was he was a white drummer who was influenced by it, was a guy like Gene Cooper. The Western approach to swing was not syncopated. It was a system sort of one beat and triple beats. The difference, as I said, in New Orleans music is syncopation. You have to understand the difference in syncopation.